Hello and welcome everyone. This is the brand new Tier 10 tech tree, Prinz Adalbert, the new heavy cruiser coming to the game, entering testing on the live server in update 14.6. Now what makes this line of cruisers truly unique in the game is they will be the first line of cruisers that actually have manual controllable secondaries. You will aim them just like you would your main battery. Now the Prinz Adalbert is described in game as a super heavy cruiser, representing a hypothetical further development of the idea of a powerful ocean raider armed with battleship guns. The ship's main armament of 9 350mm guns is complemented by dual-purpose and anti-aircraft artillery systems that were under development in Germany in the early 1940s. So let's take a quick look at the ship's armour. Very quickly we can see 27mm plating, 30mm deck, 100mm casemate, upper section that extends back here underneath the rear turret. This rear turret can rotate 360 degrees, by the way. Armor belt of 200mm. If we look at the ship's citadel itself, we can see it is submerged under the waterline. So a decent armor protection that is tied into the survivability, 67,100 hit points with a torpedo protection damage reduction of 37%. Now, while this might not strike you as incredibly high for Tier 10, it is reinforced by having the fast damage control team, 4 repair parties with this build, and very good German hydro, 4 kilometers for torpedoes and 6 kilometers for ships. In current testing, I have built into secondaries. You can see here secondary battery mod 1 and the reload mod on the secondaries, because these secondaries are really quite impressive. Not only do you have hard-hitting main battery guns, but you also get 12 of these 150s and 18 of these 128mm. But we'll look at these in a second. Just quickly, this is the build I'm running with, so you have an understanding of these numbers that are improved by these captain skills. So moving to the main artillery, 9 of these 350mm guns, they do indeed have battleship reload with 27 seconds. They have a max dispersion of 201 meters and a max firing range of 18.2 kilometers. High explosive and armor piercing. See the damage numbers here: 4,000 max HE damage, 30% fire chance, very strong penetration, 88mm, and the armor piercing is 10,500. And both of these shell types have the exact same shell speed of 815 meters per second. As I already mentioned, this turret can rotate 360 degrees, making it very flexible while changing approach angles or attack vectors. This is further reinforced by having manual secondaries. So you can see here they have added, this is a new stat now visible with these controllable secondaries. The max dispersion on these is 223 meters. If they are just acting on their own in automatic mode, the range is 12.5 kilometers. Now when you actually manually take control of these, that range is improved to 13.6 kilometers, which is really quite impressive. This has better secondary range than most battleships, even including some of the German battleships. You get 12 of these 150s. You can see them here mounted on the deck. You get 18 of these 128mm, all controllable by the player. You can see the max dispersion on these is 223, so impressive. When you consider your concealment is 11.9, your secondary range is 13.6 when you're manually controlling them. And you simply have a button here that you can swap between main battery and secondary battery controls. This is also augmented by having two X5 torpedo launchers. They have a 9.5 kilometer range, 16,500 damage, 65 knots of speed. They can be detected at 1.3 kilometers, and the torpedo reload is 110 seconds. They're both located on the stern. Firing angles are quite decent, by the way, both towards the stern and towards the bow. Firing angles are pretty good. Airstrike, get 2 available flights. The range is only 8 kilometers. 1 aircraft per attacking flight, dropping 2 bombs with a max damage of 4,900. AA defense, rating of 90. 14 of these twin-mounted 30mm, 6 twin-mounted 55mm, and the secondary battery are dual-purpose. These 18 128mm guns. All combined, continuous average damage of 438. You can see the vast majority of which is short and medium range. Prinz Adalbert can fire 6 shell explosions per flak salvo with a max damage of 1851. The priority sector reinforcement is 50%, and the max firing range of the 6 kilometers. So pretty decent AA defense, as good as it's going to get, basically. In terms of maneuverability, base speed is 33 knots. With the Sierra Mike signal flag 34.7, turning circle radius of 900 meters, and a rudder shift time of 11.3 seconds. So finally, stats wise, concealment rating of 58, again with a full stealth build, including upgrade and the captain skill, 11.9 kilometers is the best concealment you can get on this. Your detectability range by subs and aircraft is 7.8 kilometers. So pretty good concealment. Pretty hard-hitting main battery, despite the slowish reload. 27-second reload, but these guns are quite punchy. 350mm main battery guns, and backed up by a very powerful secondary battery armament, and torpedoes thrown into the mix. So they really want you to be brawling in this ship, and to be fair, it looks, at face value, looks pretty decent. I will remind you that it's just entering testing in 14.6, so a lot can change during the balancing process. I hope you enjoyed this quick little preview. If you'd like to see some live gameplay, feel free to come over and visit me on Twitch. You can see the link here on screen. I look forward to seeing you all.